All right, I picked up this bumper from my 4runner Limited, and let's see if we can put it together and put it on the car. Got all these parts to unwrap. It's snowing outside. Kind of cold in here in the shop, so get moving on it. Alright, so there's a lot of different stuff, a lot of different parts, and randomly sorted, nothing's labeled, so I'm gonna just go through it all individually and try to start this off as organized as best as possible. Alright, so here's where I'm at right now. I got most of the hardware sorted out, definitely missing some, so I had to run to Lowe's, grab some. And the instructions, they're kind of trash, so I just did my best to kind of eye it. But here's what it looks like so far. And it's day 2, it's still snowing, but we're gonna finish this up. Ready? Okay, go. Tap. Come on. Alright, so I'm working on the wire right now. I connected these two with some butt connectors and heat shrink. Make sure they're not going anywhere. Give it a little tug test. Now I'll wrap them some electrical tape. And then tuck these away for now. Start cutting the bumper up. Alright, so I never made a video finishing how we got it on there because it took 2 people, it was a lot of effort, maneuvering back and forth, and it was just a pain in the ass to be real with you. So once we finally got it on, I was just happy that it was on there, and I didn't really film it. So here it is. Basically, some updates we had to do was it was rubbing real bad, like right here. So I had to take a grinder to it because it used to stick out like right here. So knocked it back 2 inches or so on each side. Seemed to fix the problem. Then my inner fender well started flapping, so I had to zip tie it. I just zip tied it back there somewhere. I just heat up an X-Acto knife, cut through the plastic real easy, and slid a zip tie through the back. But so far it's been pretty good. I still got to figure out how to mount my mid skid. I wasn't able to get that on there because you had to remove it to put the 2 bolts for the front skid on this aftermarket one on. So right now rocking it without a mid skid, but easier for oil changes. But I'm gonna try to think of a solution to get my mid skid on there or create something else. But that's what it looks like from the bottom. Bolted up right to the side of the frame next to the radiator. Alright, so right here is where it attached to the where the crash bar was. So you gotta remove the crash bar. And then this is 2 separate pieces right here. And we struggled a lot with it, so we figured out the best way to do it was to put this one on, leave it, loose a little bit so it kind of can move a little bit. Then you get the whole bumper on, which is the second piece. And these aren't holes, they're like oval shaped, so you can slide it back and forth to get in position. So once we got the bumper level on it, basically I slid that to hold it kind of like a pin, and then I got the nut on all 4 of them, and then maneuvered it to see how we would line it up with this bottom piece. And then once we got it even on each side, I tightened these up and then tightened those up, torqued them, and she's on there. You can see where I grinded it a little bit better now on this side. So here's all the attach points for the side skid. Front skid. But it's been pretty solid. Really happy with it so far. I know a few other people I recommended it to got it and kind of helped them through it, and once they got it on, they were pretty happy with it. So I got the lights wired up to a trigger controller, this guy right here. So it's wireless, it's pretty cool. I can show you real quick. Oh shit. The controller right here. And even with the car off, I got it on this one right here. So, pretty cool. Pretty happy with it. Also got the Miso Customs lights, dual color. And red interior for now. Seat covers, pretty good quality from Amazon. But next, probably gonna have to lift it. Maybe put some rock sliders on it. Then I don't know. Build's never done, so we'll see what's after that. Thanks for watching it. If you got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll try to help as best I can.